Hi, I'm Jessica Mills, and I work at Day One in Hinckley. It's a residential substance abuse facility for adolescents. I am a counselor's aide at the moment, and I also am a milieu coordinator, which I supervise per diem workers that come in on random shifts that we need covered. I also work a lot on the floor with the boys. I attend groups, I attend supervision. I also do some individual counseling myself with the supervision of my supervisor. So yeah, I do kind of a lot of things because I'm in transition of also training to be a counselor as well, so I see kind of both fields. So out of high school, I went to a community college in Bangor and for associate's degree in early childhood. I did that for a few years, and then I decided that due to changing of jobs and working with the young population, I decided to go to UMF to go for special education. But unfortunately, that wasn't a path that I really enjoyed because it was kind of structured in one path. So I decided to go for rehabilitation services, which broadened my horizons on different pathways of either counseling or just working in for different ages in different areas. So I ended up doing that and not wanting to be a counselor at all, had no interest in it whatsoever, but I had a class and they brought in some of the clients from Day One, and we had to sit there, listen to their stories, and ask them questions of what we may have, and that really triggered me into wanting to explore the counseling field a little bit more in Day One. So I decided to do my internship there, and ever since then I fell in love with it, love adolescents, and absolutely love the counseling field. All right. So I want to share one of my experiences while working at Day One, and I have a client now that I work with that came in. He didn't have the best home life. He actually was never really home. He was very, very dark. He felt like he had nowhere to go. He also had a mother that passed away that he didn't deal with that at all. So he has now been able to talk about that and cope with it and be able to actually ask for help when needed. And he just actually finished all of his high-set tests and is going to graduate on May 18th. And this is something that he dropped out of school like 3 times, never thought he would be able to do. He's done it. He's going to be finding a stable place to live. His next thing is college, which again is something that he didn't really think about. And he's going to be graduating our program, which will be one of my first clients to graduate. I've worked with previous ones, but we weren't as successful. But he has actually made a huge improvement in himself, and just to watch him from where he came in, being so dark and not knowing where to go, to where he has a mindset now of exactly where he wants to go, and he's able to take that and share it with everybody else. And he's also been able to go to different schools and express his challenges and his story as well. So he's done a great job. Some advice that I have for people going into the mental health field is that I would say step out of your comfort zone, because for me, like I said previously, I did not want to be working with adolescents. I didn't want to be a counselor. I was thinking I have my own problems, why do I want to listen to anybody else's problems, and how can I actually help them? And if it wasn't for me stepping out of my comfort zone and actually doing an internship at a place that I had no interest in, I wouldn't be where I am today and actually love it and trying to further my education and be able to be that counselor that I know I can be and want to be.